One of the things that I like to do from time to time is kind of retrace my steps, meaning I like to analyze the things that I've done in my life that have led me to particular moments in my life. Things that initially could be beneficial or things that made me make mistakes. There's plenty of times where I've made a lot of mistakes and a lot of times where I've cost myself a lot of fortune. But there is one significant thing that led me to this particular moment right now talking to you. And you could probably say, well, what is it? And that is anime. Thanks to anime, I began a journey on trying to explore the Japanese culture that I was not aware of until a certain moment in my life. And that shaped my life for quite a while. I decided to practice martial arts because of it. I decided to take on certain personality traits because of it. Certain personality traits that had have gotten me here. Certain likes and dislikes that have gotten me here. Especially creating an anime channel. I would not create. I would have never created an anime channel if it wasn't because I liked anime, and I would have never met any of you if it wasn't because of anime. There is one particular anime that started everything. The one that got me introduced to anime. The one that I grew up with. Whether it's my favorite or not my favorite anime, that is out of the question. It is definitely not my favorite anime, but it's one that significantly marked my life. One that completely reshaped a lot of the times that I was going into my backyard, playing pretend, trying to summon all my power. And that was Dragon Ball. I cannot count the times that I spent with my cousins playing that I was Goku or Vegeta or Krillin or Raditz, having all these fan fictions in my head about like what would happen if Raditz became a Super Saiyan? What would happen if Gohan fused with Vegeta? Stuff like that. And we would all play and we would try to go Super Saiyan. And every time we needed inspiration, we would reference Dragon Ball. It's still to this very day with my cousin and friends. We still reference Dragon Ball because it was a significant part in our lives. A lot of people that I know grew up with it and loved it, and it also reshaped a lot of their lives. I can definitely say with a high degree of certainty that I would not be here if it wasn't for Dragon Ball. It has started my journey and gave me a lot of critical core moments in my life. Yesterday, I found out that Akira Toriyama, the author of Dragon Ball, passed away at the age of 68. It wasn't necessarily what I would call a natural death. He did not die of old age. Um, and it is incredibly saddening to know that that happened. Obviously, we all know that there's only one thing certain in this life, and that is death. But even though we accept it mentally, emotionally, we want to avoid it. And you can say whatever you want about the art of the author, but you cannot deny the impact, the global impact that it had on everyone. Dragon Ball is not only considered one of the best animes or mangas, but it's often considered the anime, the manga. Like the grandfather of the big three, the grandfather of all shonens. And I would agree with that statement, to be honest with you. Akira Toriyama's work has left a huge impact in 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 us, in who we are. And it really sad to know that he's gone. Obviously, he's gone, but he's not forgotten. He is always going to be with us. We will always remember him, and his work will live on. Akira Toriyama, um, without wanting or meaning to, changed many people's lives, and it will continue to be like that as people discover his work. He's given us so many memorable moments, many memorable characters, and we thank him for it. Uh, so all I can say to Akira Toriyama is thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. And I hope that now you can rest and whatever you believe in, whatever religion you practice, or even if you don't practice a religion, a moment of silence and the best wishes. That's it. Thank you.